Yo, 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 what is up, people? It's your boy Jason Gooner back again with some more content. It's another big day in the Euro. We have had two games so far. Of course, we just saw England and Denmark draw 1-1. I'm sure that the English fans are very, very upset right now with what they're seeing. England is not looking good at all so far, people. I have to call a spade a spade. If they are supposed to be one of the favorites in this tournament, we have to be honest with ourselves, and the performances have not been Slovenia and Serbia ended 1-1 as well with that late goal by Serbia to equalize from Luka Jovic. So 2-1 draws today. The third match today, probably one of the games of the group stage when you looked at it on paper. Spain versus Italy, and of course, both teams coming into this one with 3 points in the bag. Spain with a superior goal difference, so they have the slight advantage right now. But this one will probably tell a story to see who is going to end up at the top of this group in Group B. So big match today. Spain versus Italy. Wanted to do a live watch along. And yeah, I think this one is going to be very, very enjoyable for everybody. So yeah, we're just going to do a watch along like we always do. I'll have the play-by-play going on the screen, and I will, commentate and give my analysis as the game is going on. So first things first, people. If it's your first time here to the channel, drop a subscription, turn on your notifications so you can know when we're live. This is a football centric channel, basically focus on football for the most part. But we do watch all sports, so we touch on other things from time to time. Big Jamaica fans, so obviously reggae boys, reggae girls, top priority for us. But definitely student games, so we love watching everything. So we're gonna do some Euro content, definitely gonna do some Copa America content. Jamaica is in it, and some great football will be played in that as well. So we're gonna keep up with that. Big respect to all the folks who dropped a click and a view and liked the Copa America preview that I did. Went through all the groups, did some predictions for each group and everything. So if you haven't had a chance to check that out, be sure to just check that out on the channel when you have the time. Went through all the groups, tried to highlight some of the form of some of the teams, and just try to make sense of what I picked, the ways I picked. So yeah, that was a nice, fun, enjoyable stream to complete, and hopefully people can see that content is made and watch it. Um, so yeah, today we're gonna do the watch along. I have already made a thumbnail for a tactical show tomorrow night, previewing Jamaica versus Mexico. I will have a special guest on that one, so look out for that one, people. That should be good. I've set that one for 8 o'clock p.m. A little bit early for Jason Gooner TV, but my guest, I don't want to keep them up too late. So we're gonna do that one a little bit earlier tomorrow night. So look out for that 8 p.m. Fully tactics. Have a nice app that we can work with. Have both teams on the screen, try to predict the lineups, and try to just go through some key areas for both teams if they want to have success in the game. So that should be another fun one to look out for if you're into the tactical side of things. We're gonna break it down a bit more, and just try to figure out, what kind of game plan can we put forward against the Mexicans to get a good result. All right, people. So, but on to the pressing matter of today, we have Jamaica. Here in Jamaica, we have Spain against Italy, people. So let's first and foremost take a look at the two teams. All right, so let me get this on screen for everyone. Yeah, man. So yo, drop. Let me know from early out who is everybody supporting. These are obviously two well supported teams worldwide. So I'm sure there are few actual Italian Spain fans in the house. I know a few Italian fans that are personally paying close attention to this. But this is the team sheet for both teams. You can see on the screen. Um, Spain versus Italy. We are 24 minutes away from kickoff, and this is the Spain team. We have Simon in goal, Carvajal, Lenormand, Emerick Laporte gets the start today over Nacho. Marco Corella keeps his place, and for the most part, everybody else has started the first game. Fabian Ruiz, Rodri, Pedro in the midfield. We have Nico Williams left and Lamine Yamal right, and Alvaro Morata, the captain, will be playing center forward. So that is the 11. One change from the first game. Emerick Laporte replacing Nacho in defense. Um, let's take a look at Italy now. So Italy is an unchanged lineup. Gigi Donnarumma. Around the back line, they have Di Lorenzo, DiMarco, Calafiori, and Bastoni. Um, DiMarco, of course, the left back. In possession, it looks more like a 3-4-3 system. So look out for that, where Di Lorenzo tucks in a bit and DiMarco pushes up the left hand side to get the width on that side. Um, then you have Fratese, Jorginho, and Nico Barella in midfield. Uh, Chiesa playing that roaming role on the right hand side, sometimes tucked more inside. Lorenzo Pellegrini spends most of his time in that number 10 kind of space. And then Gianluca Samaka, the out and out number 9. He'll be the focal point on the day. So those are the lineups, people. An unchanged Italian team, makes sense based on their performance in the first game. I thought Albania did make it tough for them, but I will say that I think Italy definitely deserved the 3 points in the end. So yeah, those are the two teams, people. What you guys think? Surprised that Nacho was benched. He has been in great form with Real Madrid. Had a lot of injuries on the back line this season, and he really came up trumps towards the end of that Champions League, having some good performances against Erling Haaland and others. Omar Fowling. So big up yourself, Omar Fowling. Southgate definitely don't know what's the best system for the players he has. They need to dominate. Arnold should not play in midfield. All right. I have to agree with you there that the Trent in midfield is just not working. He seems to be reluctant to make tackles, reluctant to get stuck into challenges. If he's gonna play that part of the he's gonna have to do that, So I have to agree with you there. And he doesn't seem to be comfortable picking up the ball in that area of the field either. So it's not really working out. Play through midfield over Trent and try to dominate the game, allowing Bellingham to play as a 10. Yeah, well, the way they're set up, I mean, Bellingham should be playing 10. I don't know why he's dropping so deep. I think that has a lot to do with the fact that Kane and Jude want to take up the same space and Foden. It's crazy. I mean, that's the minute Watkins came out, they made a run in behind and got it. I think Kane just reluctant to make those runs is really cramping that entire space right there. They need Kane to just stay on the last line. Yeah, man, Martin Baker, bless up yourself. Should be an excellent game. On paper, this is probably the best game that we would have seen so far. It should be a really good game. Bless up yourself in the float. Big up, respect, respect. Chris Smith, big up, Yeah, man, respect for being here, bro. Eddie Guna, bless up himself. Forza Azuri, all right, so Eddie Guna let it be known. Italy himself all the way. Yeah, good game, top-notch game. Germany are my team, but more than like Italy to win 2-1. Well, Martin, I must say your team looking good, looking strong. I'd say after the first round of matches, I was saying Germany looked stronger. Even though Spain beat Croatia 3-0, I still was giving the edge to Germany because I thought they were just even more dominant than Spain. Um, yeah, and they continued yesterday as well. They were dominant as well for the most part. I mean, they had a little small spell of time, 10 to 15 minutes where it wasn't the best, but other than that, they've been very, very comfortable so far in this tournament. Actually, say, oh, actually, big up, big up, big up. I just brought this up, and Hot Chili says hot take. Watkins should start over Kane in the next game to suit England better. Yeah, I think if you're gonna play with one winger in soccer and everybody else on the field wanting to pick up the ball in the middle of the park, it's really pointless to play Kane. If you have so many playmakers coming to receive from the defense, you don't need to play them ahead of them to make some runs in behind. Kane coming again and being a fifth option in that central midfield. Him not stretching the pitch at all. And the few times when Saka ran in behind and it was played over the top, it was dangerous. The one time I saw the centre forward make a run in behind, it was Watkins, and it was played right to his foot for a shot on goal. So yeah, I don't know. Martin said, "Yeah, Jason, looking great. This is Germany tournament we needed for the last 8 years of failure." Yeah, um, they have been a bit. They have fallen short in the big tournaments lately, like really, really recently. But they're looking really good this tournament, Martin. I must say. Maybe the one argument could be, boy, them not really get challenged yet. I'd like them to get challenged before the knockout phase, but they have to play what is in front of you, you know. So they have handled everything so far: 3-1, 2-0. I mean 5-1 and 2-0. Switzerland of all the teams in the group on paper would be the closest to them in ranking. So maybe that's where they get a bit more tested. But we shall see. We shall see. Yeah, drop on the team in the comment section, people. Let me know what you think, or who's your favorite team for the Euro, or who is your favorite to win. Jordan say Espana right there. Yeah, man. A lot of Spain fans out there as well. Um, I think let's take a look at the teams actually a little bit deeper. So when you look at this Spain team, in that first game, I thought they were just extremely clinical on the day. I don't think the 3-0 was necessarily a true reflection of how that game panned out. But you have to give them the credit. They kept a clean sheet, 3-0. Croatia was very wasteful on the day. I can't even say it was, Unai Simon or any great defending. I think they just missed their chances. So on another day that could have ended up differently. But it's a different game. I think when you look at Croatia, Italy is maybe a little bit different than them. I think Italy will want to, especially under this new coach Spalletti. They look like they do not mind, winning the ball back, and they will actually keep the possession. I think that's one of the big difference I see with how they play now compared to when Mancini was the coach. I think Mancini was a lot more pragmatic in his approach. I think Spalletti is really fine with them expressing themselves, interchanging positions, getting on the front foot. So I think this is two teams that will want to do similar things. So it makes for a good matchup because sometimes maybe if a team is just there to sit and counter, again, a game against Spain can be quite boring because Spain doesn't really lose the ball. But I think this game here, both teams will not want the other team to possess the ball, and so that should make for an exciting game. I think when you look at Spain's lineup, I think the keys are going to be right there in midfield. That relationship between the three midfielders actually, Rodri. Well, honestly, the two more advanced midfielders, Pedro and Fabian. I think Rodri is gonna give you what he always gives you, 7 out of 10 at the worst. But Fabian and Pedro, I think will have to step up to it. I thought that in the last game, one of Albania's biggest problems was they could not really, you know, put any serious pressure on Jorginho and Barella as they built out through the midfield. And I think if they can find a way to block those two guys playing out and maybe force the centre backs to be more of the triggers to start the plays, I think they might have a much easier day to deal with the Italian build up and attack. So I think Pedri, excuse me, and Fabian Ruiz are going to be two key factors in this one. And I think also when you look a little bit further up the pitch, one of the main reasons why they were able to win that game was the clinical nature that they had. And I thought, the fact that Morata got his first chance at the tournament and put it in is kind of a sign of maybe his growth as a striker. He's been one of the more wasteful strikers in international football when you look back at it. But he seems to have finally figured out that composure in front of goal. So I think again, Alvaro Morata will be key because I think what really put them at ease was just putting away chances. And if they can continue that against Italy, they'll have a much better day. So I'll say Pedri and Fabian Ruiz, their relationship, their ability, obviously on the ball is something that you're gonna see for sure. But I think their ability to break up the plays with Barella and Jorginho and that relationship there will be key. And I also say the striker. Alvaro Morata. Of course, in a big game like this, every player is key, but those are the three that I want to key on: Pedri, Fabian Ruiz, and Alvaro Morata. Now, on the Italian side of things, I think there's a lot of interesting things to bring up when you talk about this Italy team. Again, I am a big fan of how I see Spalletti having them out to play. I see it's listed as a 4-3-3, but honestly, it's more like a 3-4-3 once the game gets going. Um, DeMarco is pretty much like a left winger in attack, and between Chiesa and Fratesi on the right hand side, there's a lot of interchanging. So sometimes Chiesa comes infield, Fratesi is wider, and vice versa. So I just love the fluidity, the movement. I think the relationship between Jorginho and Barella is one that is blossoming. Obviously, we saw this from back in the previous Euro when they won in 2021, but Verratti was also in that mix. I think Barella and Jorginho, the mainstays from that. They really have a really good relationship in there in that central area, and the interchange with them is a joy to watch, right? So, I just think this Italy team is very fluid the way it's currently constructed. I think they're all very confident. I think the coach has set them up in positions to make them be able to get the job done. When you look at the back line and how it's constructed, Calafiori and Bastoni, both left-footed players, but the coach kind of figures out a way to make it work by making it the back three and having Bastoni more in the central areas and Calafiori kind of covering the left side as DeMarco moves up the pitch. So, yeah, I think this is a good example of a coach kind of setting up the team to its strengths. He's figured out a way to get Chiesa, Pellegrini, Fratesi, all working together, and it's all making sense on that right hand side and in the central areas. And I think the way that they play, the freedom that it gives Chiesa is something very good for Italy because he's one of my key players today. Didn't get a goal in the first game, but was very dangerous. And I think, Chiesa's ability to just find that right spot at the right time, whether it's on the left side, centrally, or on the right side, is going to be a key to Italy today. So I say Chiesa for sure. Definitely one of the people on my thumbnail today, Nico Barella. I think he's going to be crucial. Um, Similarly to what I was saying earlier, you can say the same for Rodri and Fabian Ruiz and Pedri in that build-up phase. So Barella is going to have to really because he's the one that triggers the pressing a lot. Nico Barella and probably Fratesi, I would say. And for the most part, most of Italy's players are hard pressing players, and the same goes for Spain. So I think whoever can impose their will more and kind of break the other team's possession based style, I think that will be the team that will get the upper hand. But it's going to be fascinating to watch. But Federico Chiesa is one player I would say. The second one would be Nico Barella, and then the third one I would say is going to be Calafiori. The reason why I say Calafiori, when DeMarco is pushed up the pitch, yeah, Lamine will more than likely be hugging that touchline, and I think Calafiori might have to deal with him on that side of the pitch one-on-one from time to time, depending on where DeMarco is when Spain is coming at them. So I think it's going to be crucial that understanding of, how tight do I get to Lamine on certain occasions when I have the cover, can I get a little tighter? When it's just me and him, do I kind of jockey and wait for help? That's going to be a critical one to watch. So Calafiori, Barella, and Chiesa, those are the three and I think need to show up big for Italy today if they're going to get this victory. All right. So, yeah, people, those are my thoughts on that. A little bit of tactics, what I've seen so far. As I said before, I think both teams are very similar in style, to be honest. But, who will impose their will more? That's going to be the big question. So, let me see what the chat is saying. I see some very tactical minded people in the chat. So, let me see if they have anything to say about this. Jamal Musiala is a top player, very true. Chris Smith, the Spain is in team. Bless up yourself, Drew Ross. Respect for being here, bro. Make sure to like video, and if you have time, stick around. Probably better than the commentary you'd get on the television. Out here, oh, your team have played today, man. Italy window, Ballon d'Or world class baller, man, I tell you. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Musiala doesn't win the Ballon d'Or at some point in his career, for sure. Yeah. Jamaicans are defending albums so much in the year to see what is done. Even the small teams, you can see pattern. Yeah, Chris Smith, that is something that is very evident, regardless of ranking of team, regardless of how good the opponent is ranked, these teams stick to the rules and they all pass the ball. Yeah, some might go more direct than others, but it is not direct every time, ever, by any of these teams. So they will try to equalize with some physicality. Yeah, I think Italy will try to impose their will in that way for sure. I mean, you know, s- yeah, Italy's, perennially a strong team in terms of physicality. So I don't expect that to change today. To be fair to Morata, he always shows up in the Euros. Okay, so Hot Chili says I'm heavily thinking about the World Cup too much. All right, fair enough. Yep, even small teams. How many players Jamaica missing from listed squad? Only one. Only one player is missing from the listed squad, Mr. Man, and two of them are injured, but they're there. So missing totally one. Italy will make the game very physical. Agree. I don't know if Spain, with the makeup of the team they have today, is really, gonna succumb to physicality though. I mean, Fabian Ruiz is a huge guy. Rodri is big. Laporte, Lenormand are all big. Carvajal is small. Cucurella ain't the biggest, but he's not. Cucurella is physical though. He gets into the challenges. Morata is not a small dude. So yeah, Pedri and Nico and it's not. I don't think Italy can just out physical them. This is not Spain of one time where it's like Xavi, Busquets, Iniesta, and maybe you could get away with the physicality because that's what the Dutch did to them in the 2010 final. And just kick them down left, right, and center, and we had some chances on the counter and nearly win the game. But I don't know if that really works on this version of Spain. I love how the small teams look. Fight. Barella will be biting in midfield for sure. Barella a baller, man. Very underrated baller on the world stage, to be honest. Don't think him get the credit him deserve. Big up yourself, man. On the road driving truck and listening to your show. Yo, big up Sylvester. But no, upon the long ride, them show you really helpful. So glad someone can offer that assistance to make the ride go a little bit faster. Well, there's a good high press. We will leave it. I go give Spain a lot of trouble today. Yeah, Martin Baker. I think these two teams, as they're currently coached and constructed, are almost mirror images of themselves. I swear, like they play so similarly. Italy, and this is kind of a change for Italy, the way they're playing now. I think under Mancini, they were not so front foot. So any Italian fan that likes attacking football, I'm sure they love how this coach set up the team because he definitely play for something there. Is Barella coming from the U20s? No, man. Nico Barella I mean, he was at the Euro when they won it in 2021. He's been on Inter now for about 5, 6 years, win the Scudetto with them a few years now. So, well, not last year, but the year before and this year. So, well, the year before that was Napoli. But I think Barella has a few Scudettos at this point. I know they just won this most recent one, but I feel like he has one before that as well. Um, Went to a Champions League final with Inter as well last season. So yeah, Barella is a big baller. I think the EPL is just on everybody's brain these days. So some of these big ballers in the Serie A and La Liga maybe don't get as much credit unless you're playing for Barcelona or Real Madrid. They seem to get the fanfare. So the anthems are being played now. Italian first. So give me some score predictions, people. What do you think? I think this high press game will give us goals. Honestly, I think goals will be scored in this one. Difficult for me to pick a winner right now, but the easy thing for me to say would be a draw. I don't know why I feel like somebody gonna win this game. Then two draws today. The legendary Buffon right beside Spalletti. Um, I just have this funny feeling that Italy gonna get this job today done, you know. I'm gonna say 2-1 Italy. I'm gonna say 2-1 Italy. Big up yourself, Lamar. Respect. Like the video, bro. Sheridan said 3-1 Spain. Lamar said 3-1 Italy. Achille said 2-1 Spain. Martin said 2-1 Italy. So Martin and myself are going with the same scoreline right now. And remember, people, if you feel so inclined, there's a super chat feature where you can always use up. Yeah, man. Drop some dollars on the board, man. Any little bit helps, you know. Ziza said, big up, Jason. Big up yourself, you know. I'm not sure who Ziza is, but big up. If you're new to the channel, drop a subscription over here so football lives and it can't dead. Boy, Brent, me say goal I go scoring at this and Brent forward with the 0-0. All right, Brent, I go see. I want to see if anybody else think no goal will score in this game besides Brent. But it's one of them things that were good match of football, but nobody can score. Eh? Cancel each other out. I feel like both of these defenses are not, at their peak. So I don't believe it's going to be a clean sheet. There's too much. The team system's too fluid to where goals wouldn't score in this game unless everybody does miss every chance. It's just a 3-0 Spain. Wow. Martin said this is going to be a war. This is football. I agree. It's going to be a mad one. Bless up yourself, Sean. Suriname in the building. Me hear this morning say, Shensi, I go to Suriname. I go. Roger, I go Marshall the middle. Yeah, I think the midfield will probably tell the story of who win this ball game. When you look at Fratesi, Barella, Jorginho versus Rodri, Fabian Ruiz, and Pedri, I think that's where the game will be won. Right there in the midfield. Sean said 3-1 Spain. All right, Mr. 2-1 Italy, Sean. 2-1 Italy. I think this version of like our next version of Spain, brother. The way the man them a pass and I play the ball. And Spalletti free up the system. The man them can move and find them own a space. All right, see the big Italy fan me there wait for you. Bianconeri boss say Forza Italia. But you know the win today, 2-1 Italy, me say. 2-1 Italy, me say. I want to see. Rodrigo on a yellow card, that's something to watch, people. One more yellow, him have to miss the last game. Free David Raya, coach. To you. I bet you Simon make a mistake today. Luciano, big artist, a coach Italy. All right, DiMarco Calafiori on a yellow as well. Georgina Barella double pivot, Pellegrini on a yellow, and Skamaka. So they have it listed there as a 4-2-3-1, but it don't really look like that on the field, man. I tell you the truth, It look more like a 3-4-3 or even a 3-5, even like a 3-2-4-1. Yeah, something like that. Man say I am 1,000% going to Shensia. Sean, try a thing, Sean. You never know. She might like the Surinamese, Bianconeri boss said 2-0 Italy. All right, we're close. We're close. We said 2-1. I think Spain are. I will get keep out the whole game. 2-1, I say. Either 2-1 or 3-2, but I say 2-1. I think so much goal on the score. Yo, no, Sean. I was going to do one, but my for coach my daughter team, like I won't be back home until like a little after the game start. I mean, I really want to watch along when I start it when the game done start. So we're probably not going to do no show later. Tomorrow, tomorrow I do a tactical show, Jamaica versus Mexico in the night, about 8 o'clock. And yeah, once that go on, then just go watch the game. But more than likely tomorrow, um, in the beginning of the show, me do a little segment to talk about the game tonight. If I don't go live later, I doubt I'll go live after the game, but I might still. I'm not sure yet. Just the thing. But I know I'm not doing a watch along. You guys are seeing this, right? All right, cool. So yeah, no, Jamaica plays Saturday, Sean. I'm doing a watch along for that. Saturday, I think kickoff is 9 o'clock my time, 8 o'clock Jamaica time. Saturday, 22nd. All right, people. So early goal kick to Spain. They go long. Interesting. Rodri win the second ball. Good flick from Nico. Back to Rodri. Boss in it already. Wide to Lamine. Lamine service. Inside to Rodri. Rodri and Ruiz getting touches. Ruiz driving. Plays it wide to Cucurella. Cucurella. So take him on Nico. Di Lorenzo stands him up at the byline. Whips it across and a good header. And that was almost 1-0. Pedri at the penalty spot, basically lurking. Good work from Nico Williams down the left side. Didn't really see him do much of that in the first game. So maybe the coach has given him a talking to and said, listen, you're in the team to beat your man and cross the ball. So do it. Short corner here. Here's Lamine. Step overs. Tricky. Decides to play to Nico shot. Nico whips it in right foot, good ball. Good clearance by Bastoni, who had a million clearances in the first game. And that will be Donnarumma's ball. So good first attack from Spain. Able to possess through the midfield. Isolate out wide to Nico. And Nico Williams with a neat step over and cross. And here's the chess game I was talking about, people. Italy really want to possess this football now under this coach. A little bit different from them. Not that Man City didn't like possession, but don't think it was that important to him, especially if it meant, you know, conceding possession close to your goal. Italy not pressing as high as they were against Albania for obvious reasons, but oh, oh, Georgina does well to not foul. Nico wanted too much time on the ball there, and eventually it's cleared. Nico already finished on that left side though. Carvajal wide to Lamine. Lamine faces up, goes inside to Pedri. Pedri tries to turn, but well done. Calafiori gives it away coming out of the back, and Spain possess again. So first 3 minutes, and Spain has them pinned back. Pedri back to Rodri. Rodri time on the ball. Finds Cucurella. Yeah, man, a big save. You met, man. Morata plays it wide to Carvajal. Carvajal to Yamal. Yamal faces up again. Goes down the byline. DeMarco with him. Can't stay with him, though. Good cross, but not high enough. Cleared by Calafiori, and now Italy try to counter. And that's a good hold up play from Skamaka. Draws the foul. Skamaka yelling at somebody. But that's just good centre forward play. Getting his body in front and forcing the defender. But Tony tried to draft. Here, sell one. Jorginho used all his experience not to give away a penalty there, but Nico Williams looking very dangerous to start this one. Well, let's put it out wide. And here's DeMarco high up on the left. As I said, Calafiori has come to this left center back role, back three. And this is the shape that Italy want to play the game in. Let's see how much Spain allows it to happen because they are pressing their life out of it. Jorginho drops back to make it a back four. Donnarumma under pressure, taking his time, good composure, makes it wide to Di Lorenzo. Di Lorenzo, well done. Italy here playing out from the back, and Chiesa almost was able to spring Fratesi down the right. But that is that interchange down that right side. Fratesi and Chiesa really try to get the overload on that side. So interesting to see how Cucurella and the midfielders from Spain deal with it because Nico and Nico and Lamine really don't come back that much. So that could be somewhere where Italy gets some joy down that right hand side or down that left hand side if they can get the overload. So, like I said, this one going to be a chess match, people. Very, very interesting one. Oh, it's a Spain mean business. Jamaica need to do something and keep CONCACAF Caribbean in the game. Boy, I'm gonna love that, Sean. We'll take all the fans. Say we have a good squad, chemistry, big factor. Think people not looking at these things. Yeah, the team has been together for a good while now. A lot of the core players. So that's a good point in Sean. I think Baker said Williams I give problem. Yeah, man, them have to go figure out Williams on that wing there, because but I think and this is what I was talking about with England's team. Like, I don't know why they don't just play with two wingers, like an actual other winger as well, because you know, let's say Williams has a brilliant first 10 minutes. It automatically gonna make the team shift a little more that way, which then will leave Lamine with more space. But that is why you have to have two dangers on both sides. So that a team can shade one way and still survive. And show back that Pedri header again. Brilliant save by Donnarumma there. Mr. United said 2-0 Spain a win. All right. They look like Spain have more name, on them for do up. No for the poll, People can figure it out. Mm. Who will win? No? Oh, wait. I think I know how I can do it. All right, people. Sorry about that. Score is nil-all, 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 nil-all. Score is nil. At the best chance so far. Header from just outside the 6 yard box, tipped over by Donnarumma from Pedri. Sure, Spanish player that one fell on Morata's head. Maybe he could do a job directing it to a corner, but it was good play by Spain to get the chance. Though. And they can't believe a foul was given there. But Cucurella is a brother who will kick you down after you pass the ball a lot. Isn't he? Marcus him. Second foul, Laporte. So the referee giving him a talking to. I don't believe he'll get another chance. And I also with his start in the game, honestly, because Nacho's been really good. That's a good pick on. Skamaka is in. Oh, he tried the back heel and it never came off. Rodri cleans it up and then draws a foul. A great header by Pellegrini. Skamaka didn't trust his pace to just go around the corner. Back, back heel, while it was a good idea, a little bit over elaborate for the situation. Bless up in our yeah man, we are doing what we do best. Watch ball. Talk about it. Nico Williams is in. Play the ball now. Jeez, Pedri. Why you never release him? Cross from Morata is brilliant. Oh my gosh. Nico Williams, how? Yes, Laputa Madre is right, bro. How you miss that? What a ball by Morata, man. Oh my word, what a ball. Sometimes when a player get a free header like that, they can blame somebody in the defense. But that ball literally make Nico Williams free. Yeah, I think the problem for Italy so far is just Spain is just able to get all the way into their box too easily. When they're getting right outside the edge of the area and being able to cross. What a ball. Oh, good cut out by Cucurella. And will he save? Yes, he does. Great defending. Looks in field. Here's Ruiz. Ruiz turning, probing in midfield. Good ball to Nico. Nico sees one defender and says, I'm going. And he gets around him, being pulled back. Still has it. I'm afraid of this. Man, I tell you. Di Lorenzo that time got really tight to Williams. I think they've realized now if you make him turn and he's running at you, there's really not much you're going to be able to do. And he didn't have much sharpness in the first game against Croatia, but he looks like he's full of it today. Spain possessing Italy now after the first 5 minutes being a little more passive. See them engaging much higher. So it looks like Spalletti has told them to initiate that press. That might have been a tactic from the coach to just give them a false sense of comfort and then trick them and press them. Even there, Laporte almost got caught but was fouled. But again, they're showing that cross to Williams, and he does everything right. The glancing header, maybe you could tell him to head it back to where he's coming from, and his momentum would keep it in the goal. But I don't mind the flick header that he tried there because the keeper was beaten. So he could have just got the direction right. That's 1-0. But that's two very good chances, headed chances inside, very close to the 6-yard box, not converted. So we've seen at these Euros, teams that end up missing opportunities, it always bites them. So we'll see how this plays out now. Here's Rodri in midfield. Brilliant spray to the left side. Here's Nico Williams again. But look at Chiesa running back to make sure it's a double up. This is the difference between Italy and it just took 2 plays for Nico Williams to do some magic for them to immediately switch the tactics. Chiesa was not sprinting back so hard on the first 2 plays, but that play, he made sure. Here's Barella now on the counter. This man is full of energy. Marco goes overlap. He plays it to him. So Marco alone in the middle. Good cross, but he did not do the right run. Here's Barella. Keeps it. Goes back to Calafiori. He finds Jorginho. Jorginho lays it back to Calafiori. Now to Barella again. And Italy probably consider themselves lucky to still be at 0-0. And yeah, sometimes they say it's better to be lucky than good. And so far, they have gotten lucky. And they are now, as Martin said, oh, and that if that's onside, that's brilliant. Ooh. So it's a late flag, but Jorginho there. Good weight and the over the top pass. Look to just be offside. And keep in mind, people, the way this group is right now, a win in this match by either of these teams and they are through. So, a lot to play for in this one. Williams have a brother who play for another country, right? Yes. Um, Nico, big older brother, Inaki Williams, play together at Athletic Bilbao, but he decided to play for Ghana, and Nico Williams played for Spain. And I want to say that it could be that Inaki was actually born there, but I could be wrong on that. I know for a fact Nico was born in Spain. But I could be wrong. Maybe they were both born in Spain, but Inaki chose to play for Ghana, and couldn't convince his brother to do the same. Yeah, man, it's a cheat code. It's a cheat code. I mean, even when you see, I know England is playing badly, and it's my team. Gunners are my team. But the level at which Rodri play compared to Rice is so it's night and day. I mean, Rice is a good player. Don't get me wrong. But I think Rice needs to be in a certain type of setup for it to really look great. Rodri drop Rodri in any team, and it's going to look good. I think Rodri is one of the reasons why City was able to get over the top because I think City had always had technical players. But maybe they just didn't have that guy that when the going get tough, you know. Rodri to me is like as silky and technical as he is. Him love to tackle, him love to get dirty, him love to foul, you know. And I think City was missing some of those characters, and they have enough of them now to get some of them tough games over the line. Well played by Italy. Well played by Italy. Here's Fratesi. Fratesi waiting for the overlap case or overlap, but he doesn't look at him. Goes back infield to Jorginho, and now they can set up their back three system, knock some passes, poor pass from Di Lorenzo. And here comes Spain. Morata trying to get it under control, trying to get it taken back by Italy quickly, and they will reset again. But Jorginho might be slow, but this man football IQ is highest. I think of all the players right now, when me watch play football, it's clear that Jorginho will be a rotted manager. Just the way how the man read the game. I think still a start for this Italy team and he can barely run. Him still a start for Arsenal. And him, I mean, he's one of the slowest people out there. It don't really matter. His brain is like 6, 7 steps ahead of everybody else. Rodri. You know, man. Yeah, well, been pretty quiet so far today. I think they were okay with Nico going one on one until it didn't work. Looks like as soon as Lamine gets it, they're doubling up. So he'll have to be clever in his movement today to really get free. Ooh, silky feet from Lamine. I saw a post of him in the hotel room at the Euro doing his homework. I was a bit shocked that he was doing his homework in English. Calafiori thought he won the ball there, but called for a pull of the jersey. Here's Rodri going forward now. Is it to Nico? Nico thinking about going, but goes back to Rodri. Rodri takes his time back to Lenormand. Reset. Wide now to Carval. Carval switches the play. Wayward pass, but really no pressure and a lot of space here for the port. Port again. Rodri finds the space. Pedri tackle, but clean. Luis goes wide. Carval, good one touch to Pedri. Pedri looking at Lamal, doesn't give it to him. Ruiz. Rodri looking for a pass. Plays it back to Ruiz. Ruiz to Pedri. Pedri all the way back. Ruiz, Pedri, loose touch. Lamal cleans up well. Carvajal finds Pedri in acres. Driving forward. Plays it back to Fabian Ruiz. Ruiz to Rodri. Rodri plays it to Cucurella. Cucurella wide to Williams. One on one. Comes Case at the double. Goes down the flank. Oh, cuts inside. Beats him. Oh, brilliant reading of the game again by Jorginho and again by Jorginho. Chiesa does manage to keep that off a throw in. So again, Lorenzo getting chopped up by Nico through his salad, but pushed it a bit too far. And Jorginho read the play as usual, makes the block on the pass and then cuts out the cross as well. Jason Robinson said he has 5 yards of pace in his head. That is so true. It might even be 10 because his IQ is the only reason he saw that coming with Nico Williams a while ago. I would say that so far Spain has edged it. They have had the two clear chances. Italy is getting into the game though. I do see where Spalletti has turned up the press a bit more. So I'm interested to see how Spain play out with Italy a little more. And here is Italy breaking on the left side. DeMarco. DeMarco looking for a cross. A good cutback, but nobody read the cutback. He was the only player that was alert to it, and he wins it for Spain. Trying to play out, but Italy, good press resistance here from Spain. Well played. Played where the space is. And they do play out. Here's Luis bringing the ball out now. Yeah, I say Spain edging it right now, Nick. We're at 21 minutes played. Boy, these 21 minutes are flying. Oh, this game going fast. Believe. I'm also gonna. All right, Skamaka with almost a good flick, cut out by Cucurella. Another thing to watch, people. I remember Rodri did come off in the first game late. Maybe it was a precaution. But we'll see how he holds up today if there's any lingering effects. Doesn't seem to be bothering him so far. So far, it's been a typical Rodri performance. Italy going a bit more man to man as they try to play out, forces them long, and Italy does win the second ball. That's a little tactical tweak I saw from Spalletti about 15. He said, "All right, let's go ahead and engage them high up the pitch now." Maka loses out to the port. Barella tried to ping one out to the wing, but was a bit off with his direction. They go all the way back to Simon. And look at the difference in the press now. They're literally pressing man to man. Jorginho all the way up, pressing Rodri. And so Spain is forced to go over the top and they concede possession again. So good little tactical mind games being played by Spalletti because as I said early on, he looked like he was quite comfortable dropping back into like a more mid block. But now they are really pressing them man for man up the pitch. So let's see what and it's for Spain to go 4 times in a row now. So yeah, let's see how this continues to play out. And now that they have beaten the press, Italy's kind of dropped back now into more of that mid block again. So Barella now trying to put some pressure. Good turn from Lamine. Infield, he beats one, beats two, trying to beat three. Falls to Morata. Morata trying to get the shot off. He does, but it's saved again by Donnarumma. So Lamine Yamal for the first time really went on a amazing run and got all the way into the box where Morata took over and figured out a way to get off a snapshot. But good cutting of the angle by Donnarumma there to stop that goal. That's the third inside the box opportunity for Spain in this half, and they have yet to convert. That one was a little more difficult. He was under pressure running away from goal. But yeah, still, I would say it's a very good chance that one. Yeah, this dude for 16 years old is way too smart on the football pitch. And really, I teach the people in football at La Masia. Marco, Barella, Barella over the top. That's actually a good ball, but all three Italians miss it. Here's Fabian Ruiz. He has a rocket, you know. Oh my word! What a shot by Ruiz from distance, and it would help that Donnarumma trains with him because it looked like he was ready for it. A good tip over the bar. That one was traveling people, heading for the top. Yo, that was heading top bins, you know. I guess you could say it could have been directed a little more to the post side of the goal, but boy, that was definitely going in. And another good tip by Donnarumma to keep the score at nil all. Spain tried to do a short corner, really messed it up. Here's Chiesa now on a 3-2. Chiesa looking. Good ball that is, you know. Oh, defense, but Italy still have it. Scamacca goes wide to Barella. Still a chance here. DiMarco on the lap doesn't use it. Barella cuts in field, and that's going to be too long on the cross. Italy had some danger there on the counter. I think Pellegrini tried to cut back on his favored foot, but running down the line after that pass. But Lamine Yamal going through everybody. Calafiori was getting the tackle in, but it bounces off of Yamal to Morata, who gets the shot off under Di Lorenzo, but good defending and keeping there by Donnarumma to cut down. Yes, agreed. They play very disciplined. I think both of these teams are very disciplined tactically. Um, Italy might, Italy might be a little more indisciplined when it come on to like pushing ref and kicking. But I don't even think they're an indisciplined team. They play with a passion, you know. But yeah, Spain is very disciplined. Martin Baker may agree. This match is, boy, may I tell you, I don't even get time to think. I just stay at thought about things going on and the tactics to me. And I knew going into this game, I really love football and study football play and why this is such a fascinating game to watch because they're literally trying to do the exact same things to each other. Spain command press, Italy decide to beat the press with a long ball. And this might actually work, but dealt with by Barella and Simon. Calafiori wins the header. Italy Spain win the second ball. Turned by Williams. Williams, Morata back to Williams. He has the one-on-one he likes, but look again. Here comes another play. That's the box. Nico brings it in. A little bit of miscommunication, but dealt with in the end. AC just almost Nico for that ball. Rodri comes and has a vacuum to himself, gets the ball every time. Here's it. Lamine sizing, cuts inside, takes a shot, plays it to Ruiz. Ruiz with a great reverse to Carvajal. Carvajal, top of the box, wide open. Rodri tried his pass at the side of the foot, but was blocked. Ruiz wins it at the top of the 18. Brilliant, good defending. What a turn by Barella and another. Oh, that's a poor pass, but he wins it. Here's DiMarco. Petri clumsily falls DiMarco there. But this was brilliant football from Spain. Carvajal picking out the perfect pass. Rodri, we've seen him score that ball. He just puts his body and hits a corner side of his foot. Didn't really catch that one perfectly. I believe Donnarumma would have saved it, but Bastoni not taking any chances, blocked it himself. Lorenzo now going long. Cut out by Laporte easily. Here's Ruiz. Ruiz to Rodri. Time and space in the center circle. He drives forward. Something that England's midfielders do not do. Here's Lamine Yamal. Goes infield to Rodri again. Rodri goes all the way back now, resets to Lenormand. Lenormand finds Aymeric Laporte. Laporte goes wide. Cucurella goes back to Laporte. Laporte looking pressured now. Poor pass. Wins it back. Nico Williams then fouls Bastoni. Laporte, go back and play defense. Stop come pass the ball and just stay away then, man. Who that? Ballets TV. Duckland Stennett is back. Grandpa Ballet. Pick up yourself, Duckland. They play for Ghana. They were both. Yeah, yeah. That's the one thing I couldn't remember, Chris, if Inyaki did actually born in Ghana or not. But I know that Nico was born there. I know that Inyaki decided to play for Ghana and he decided to play for Spain. I want to see how hard Ghana to get to the family in Ghana. Yeah, yeah, from what I remember, the Ghanaian people were quite disappointed that he didn't because everybody just figured once his brother came, he would go too. I say he's more that he's more in touch with the Spanish side, but with him being a little bit younger, um, I don't know. He just decided to play for Spain. Yeah, I don't want to speak for him. Jason, Spain playing about too. Yeah, so the if you're talking about the feed that's on the screen, like the play-by-play, it's actually ahead of what I'm seeing as well. So my talking might not match up with what's going on because I saw Barella get clocked on that collision. So I'm like maybe 5 seconds behind what this play-by-play is saying. Oh, but I'm okay. So both is yeah. So I'm just watching it on Fox. So if you're streaming it on something, typically the TV will be a little bit ahead of the stream. What's shocking to me though is like this is the app that's telling you the play-by-play. How could it be ahead of my live television? That just don't make sense to me. Who is this Cucurella? No, man, the same Cucurella that played the end of the season for Chelsea. He was very good at the end of the season. Part of the reason why Chelsea was getting points today is his performance is stepped up big time. Even my father, the Chelsea fan who hate all the players, will tell you that himself too. Yeah, it's been consistent though. This is probably the best he has played in his career since him leave Brighton because he was kicking down the door to get in Spain team when he was still on Brighton. And he get called for a couple of friendlies and things. Never made the major tournament, but he was in and around it, and he had fallen off drastically at Chelsea. And towards the end of this, I think that March window is when they bring him back. And since then, he make everything. I don't even think going into this tournament, the coach thought that Cucurella was going to start, but his performances leading up were better than Grimaldo. So, and Grimaldo is I think Cucurella give them a little more solidity defensively. I know that sounds crazy to say because maybe people don't think he's that good of a defender, but Grimaldo is definitely attacking. He's like a left wing back, slash midfielder. So perhaps that's why he went with Cucurella. Just give you a little more solidity in the back four that they play. I wonder how to play through for Italy. I wonder if Brent Gordon's still there. Nil all after 33 minutes. I mean, I laugh after the man nil all. A lot of game to play. A lot of game left to play. I don't see this one ending goalless. I don't see. I know it's possible, but I don't see that happening. But we shall see. So he can't go for that ball. What him supposed to do there? I mean, yeah, he got hit in the side, but like, what is he supposed to do? I think in both games so far, Italy need to figure out a way to make Pellegrini more of a factor. He's a player that can pick the lock in that half space, but He's just not really finding the game enough for me. Laporte over to Lenormand. Lenormand goes wide. Carvajal. It's a bit of position. Ruiz. Hard ball to Nico, but well controlled. And Spain just happy to move around Italy for a little bit before they. And that's the blind breaking pass here from Roger. Here's Pedri on the turn. Oh, you had Nico wide. Pedri, lift up your head. Still gets it though. No double team. Cutting inside. Look at the shot. Keeps it. Goes wide. Ruiz with a poor cross was blocked. Rodri one touch now to Cucurella. Cucurella resets. Triangles from Spain. My gosh. Can't commentate fast enough. Here's Rodri again. Lenormand. Good winner in the air from Williams. Good shielding as well. That's well done to keep that ball. Oh my gosh. Nico Williams feeling it today, people. After winning the 50-50 ball, fancy footwork, and Di Lorenzo can do nothing more but kick him over. It's a free kick in a dangerous area outside the box on Spain's left side of the attack. Oh, Di Lorenzo is struggling. He's struggling. I think Williams knows he has the beating of him now. And good variation from Williams. Sometimes running directly at him, sometimes from a standing start, left or right, not really biased going either way. So it's very hard to, you know, know what you think he's gonna do. And Lamine and Williams look confused as to what they're doing over here. Williams finds Ruiz top of the box, upset play, and I think he was supposed to go back diagonally again to Lamine, but Ruiz couldn't help himself when that ball is both in front of you and you have a gun foot like him. It's worth a try sometimes, you know. I'm sure Donnarumma would be ready, as I said, train together. So I'm sure he knows what kind of quality that left foot possesses. Di Lorenzo, good ball infield. Barella finds the space, being pressured but takes his time, drops it to Jorginho, and now Italy can advance their team up the field. Here's Calafiori. Finds Pellegrini. I think he needs to do more in this game. Jorginho, back to Bastoni. Good press here from Spain. Can't get close enough to Barella though. He beings out of trouble as time on the ball. Oh, pace on that one. And here's Lamine Yamal trying to go at Calafiori. I think this is a dangerous situation. Wow. Pellegrini tried to get it, but Lamine just made it look silly sliding in there. The shoot skill level is not. Here's Laporte advancing. What a flick by Nico. Pedri finds Nico again. Good recovery tackle there. Nice foul by Cucurella. Spain playing some good football, but Italy sticking to their task of defending well. Di Lorenzo was trying to find somebody to pass to. Wasn't working out, and that was a mad flick by Nico through the legs of the defender. Pedri found it back to him, but that same defender that got flicked through. Whoa, Pellegrini, don't run in. What a dirty one. Yo, it's like you never watched this man play yet. Why would you run straight at this man and slide? What do you think happened to you? Not too skilled. Italy pressing again. Spain don't even take the chance. They must go long. Miscontrol by Pedro. It was a tough control, but yeah, like him, you expect him to bring that down just to see him. Calafiori probably going back here, going back to the keeper. Morata light pressure. Passes around. Morata, well played by Bastoni, picked out wide to Lorenzo. Lorenzo goes wide. Chiesa, Chiesa has really been hugging that right side today. He had much more freedom in that first game. I don't want him hugging that touchline. Chiesa gets it just inside his half. Chiesa not fouled there. Well, Georgina directing traffic. Rodri, big switch. Lamine Yamal faces up DeMarco. DeMarco takes Carvajal. Play back to Lamine, but blocked by DeMarco. He throws it back to Ruiz. Ruiz back to Carvajal. Lamine is offside. Gets back on side. Receives it infield to Fabian Ruiz. Goes to Rodri. So nil all people, 41st minute. Almost getting here to halftime. He slowed down a little bit, understandably. Going at lightning speed in the first maybe 15, 20, 30 minutes. Here's counter again. No, not a counter, but here's Spain on that. Morata. Morata trying to find a shooting angle. Ruiz with the left foot. Struck it sweetly, but couldn't direct it to a corner. Donnarumma was right behind it. And safe handling by the Italian keeper and captain. Goes short to Calafiori. Calafiori retreats back to the keeper. Nobody open. Everybody's man marked. Spalletti's unhappy with something. Here's Pedri. And they make him retake the throw because there were two balls on the pitch. Carvajal to retake it. It's crazy, man. When I was 16, a girl me I study. I study everything but football. Ow. Man, they should have a concussion. Man, hit. The only good thing that wasn't the prayer knee. It was the back of him leg. Poor pass there. I think if you gave both coaches a chance to just end this half now, they probably would go in and regroup. But there's still 2 minutes and time left to play, basically. I remember many big stoppages, so wouldn't expect more than a minute, maybe two. More than likely it would be a minute. There's another one that I don't think has really influenced the game enough for me. Davide Frattesi. Uh, I think even Pellegrini, you'd want more out of them in the roles they're playing. And that's probably a frustration foul there because Frattesi really hasn't had a chance to attack with the ball at all this half. So yeah, it's probably a bit frustrating. So one thing I think that has helped Italy in the second part of this half is being brave enough to do and man mark the players build up phase has forced Spain to go on occasion. I know that's not really what they want to do. Mm, I mean, oh, brilliant ball. Right to Nico's foot. Oh, good idea, though. Good idea. See, I like the connection that I'm seeing with Nico and Lamine. Looks like they relationship, even though in opposite ways. But here's Italy with Chiesa. This is dangerous, you know. He goes for the glory on that right hand side. And it was not a shot from. He had what? Two runners in the box and decided to just blast. Well, I'm sure he didn't want to blast that one, but that's what ended up happening. Reggie Brent, you know, and forward and say Nilal. Me laugh after him and I say, yo, how that game and look that goal? But man, somewhere smile and know. You soon see him forward, man, when I half time. I say, Nilal, I'm tell you, say Nilal, you know. Yeah, Travis, big up yourself. Yeah, man, that game is super entertaining, man. This game right here, like at them game, yeah. The other day, me I talked I talked to somebody at work. And them is not like a football, you know. Them are like Americans. So you must say most can't get over the fact say I watch a game for so long and the score could have been 1-0. I mean I say, yeah, you know, find beauty in the little things and where I go on. When I want go someone solo or a man pile a man or you know a rod to 1-2 play, he can make a save or you know, whatever may happen in the course of a game. Obviously the more into the game you are, the more you will appreciate it. I think people just I don't even think there's a lot of fans of sports here might not even understand the game. You just know, say, yo, action and go on. I mean, I try to explain to him, say, yo, to be honest, you know, more action go on in them game than them NFL game there because the ref constantly I control the game. Stop the whistle for the next play, throw a flag, make them have to do over the play. It always come down to like an action and a finish to the action. Like people just want to know what the outcome is, you know? But yeah, two powerhouse, but a brilliant first half. I think Donnarumma for me would probably have to get my player of the game so far. Two one killer saved, and another big rocket shot saved as well. That was a tough save. So I would give him the man of the match so far. Yeah, man. Italy missing an out and out scorer. Um, at this international level, yes, because even though Skamaka has had his success, um, domestically, can't really say he was been a goal scorer at international level of note. You know, if they love anything, they need to really think about it. When a game ends 14-7, the actual score is 2-1. Don't it? There's not enough connection between Rodri and Pedri. You know, funny enough, I don't think that's where the connection is not working out. I think there needs to be more of a connection between Fabian. I don't see any connection between them two. I think Rodri is connecting with Pedri, connecting with Fabian, but Fabian and Pedri not connect. Mhm. Bless up, you know, fresh. Went out early from morning. Yeah, man. They missed 2-1 all game then fresh. And believe me, the people are supposed to if I look on Twitter right now and type in so the amount of this. So give me your thoughts overall on the first half, people. All those who had a chance to watch it. I'm gonna give my take on it momentarily. Momentarily. Oh, Roger picked up a yellow in that half. Jaja. If you stop arguing with people. Yeah, so that's good news for that's good news for all the teams in Group B then. But you won't play. Yeah, so Albania won't have to worry about Rodri in that midfield, so that's good. They use the wing a lot. Yeah, in this game, they might feature Nico a lot and Lamine a lot. But I mean, that's a strength of theirs, so that's not a bad tactic. Actually, thinking about like a Man City fan, just glad Rodri get to play less games. Don't worry, man. Pep will play him every single 90 minutes, so it no matter. Okay, in that track, same way. Yeah, man, yeah, man, yeah, man. Game them will go on good, man. Pretty sure you will get a yellow, Mr. Final game in the group. Travis, you just bet it? You bet it? Yeah, Albania is a very exciting side. I mean, when you're looking at, potential, well, I was gonna say potential third place finishers, but what a rated if Croatia will beat Italy. Because Croatia do this a lot in tournaments, Look like them not advance and then for the last group, yeah, them do them thing. They're gonna beat Italy though. Less games he plays at Euros, the better. No, actually, me not say you're wrong, Me just a say, brother, they're a robot, man. You can play as many games as you feel like play. All right, so since we have a little minute, I will forward back to this in a second. Madrid to go into the tournament. Yeah, I mean, this version of Madrid is what they get right now. I mean, there's a reason why towards the end of the season he was mainly coming off the bench. He going to give you 20 solid minutes, but I'm still basically depend on him. Spain and pressure me, but all I need is a chance. Yeah, Italy. I think I think what this game really shows is like, yes, Italy is like trying to adopt a more Spain-like game, a game model more like Spain's, but they're obviously way further along in developing this system. This is something that all these guys grew up playing. So maybe that familiarity with the system is just helping out Spain a bit more. But yeah, you're very right, Eddie. All they need is a chance right now. Serbia versus Slovenia, not England. Never surprised me to be fair, fair. Yeah, I said I didn't predict a Serbia Slovenia score, but the England Denmark game, I said earlier on JD's show, I thought it would be 1-1. So I had to tell you guys here because you will never admit that I got something right, so you will never hear it over there. Yeah, but not enough line breaking in the middle of the pitch. True. Both teams to score goals and Spain to win a straight win ticket. Okay, okay, okay. So you need the second half to liven up then, Trips. I expected this game to be key, so it's on course. I think. Imagine if Italy get knocked out. LOL. Yeah, there's a scenario that's possible. I mean, if they don't get any more points, if they lose to Croatia and lose this game, they'll be at three. Three will be a very close show to see if they'll be one of the four best third place teams. So we'll have to see how that plays out. But I would think Italy in their brain think they need at least one more point just to make sure that they make it. England a bug team. So get mashing up England team, bro. I tell you, I say a man call him Northgate. I say the next one I'm bridging them call him Southwest. They like that Southwest one. High press stifling Italy currently. Yeah, and funny enough, Spain is getting through different ways than they normally would like. I mean, when Italy engaged their high press and they went man to man, um, they were going long, but the thing is, Italy wasn't able to finish to win those second balls. Rodri was cleaning up in midfield, Pedri, Fabian Ruiz, they were winning those second balls and then continuing the attack from the long ball. So while Italy's tactic of pressing them higher towards the second part of that half was working for them not to build up, Italy have to man up and win those balls in the midfield when they make them go long. You know, you can't force a team to do something and then concede possession after you want them to go long. That don't make it. 'Cause your tactic working, but it does not following through and doing the second part. Every time them get pressed, them look well shaky. Westgate, me call him. Fishgate. Fishgate. Oh, Fishgate. Southgate not a sense, man. That wrong with him. Yeah, that has been the story of the first half. Yeah, man, Fishgate. Southwest, Fishgate. They are playing the quarter. Yeah. And when Italy, all right, so you see when Italy break the first line, them can do anything them want. Problem is, them not break the first line with enough consistency, so them end up a go long in the channel. And Spain, funny enough, Spain is winning all them loose balls in the midfield. Anything that drop down, knock down, Spain are come away with them. Man. And that is the type of thing where Italy usually fight teams out and get. So it's a bit, it goes to show that Spain have a little more stealing in them game these days. Because them a win a lot of 50 ball today too. Yeah, we don't support English soccer team USA in no time. All right, Ian, tell them, make them know. You know, support no English team and no USA team. All right. So who you support, Jagai? Let you know. Good first half, winning every header. Yeah, Cucurella taking his form from the end of the season into this tournament for sure. West Ham's straight talent wasting on the bench. Yeah, but know we are the Spain Italy game right now, people. I'm have to ask like, what could Palmer for do forget on the people? How the man not come on today at all? I'm proud saying take off Hurricane though. I'm proud of him. I never thought he would ever do that. Very proud of him. And as soon as Watkins come on, he make a run in behind and get a ball. I'm glad Eze get a run out, but John O'Star, put Palmer off a play, man. Palmer off a play. Towards the end of the game, they will probably even take off Rice and bring on Palmer and just make Gallagher sit in front of the back. Need to play at least 25, 30 minutes every match. Watkins was a good call. Brazil will play our Portugal. Cristina Ronaldo. Girl Cristina, man. Um, all right, so Portuguese. Portuguese, you think that? Two sided speak Portuguese. Fair enough. But Brazil better look better than them look recently in the tournament. Them now win if them play like what them been playing. Portugal, it's gonna be on Martinez figuring that out, and he might be like the next level up from Southgate. That's about it. And him always do some madness too. He used to do madness when he was at Belgium too. Not even I gonna lie, forgot him squad until I checked after the game. Yeah, bro, it's crazy. I'm sure the man I sit down on the bench, and if you never show him, enough people probably not even know him up on the team. Palmer can fill in for Palmer can play anywhere. Put him on the damn field. Yo, I don't know why they never do. Yo, I know Mbappe favor one Ninja Turtle with a mask. Blow. Yo, them should really get him the green mask, and then make him wear a red headband or something. So he could be one of them. Yo, wait till you say Mbappe another mask and tell me say him another one living Ninja Turtle. I thought Southgate subs were spot on today though. He still had one more. Jude should have come off for Palmer. Exactly. They reach 80 minutes. Take off Jude. And if you think Jude is just a guy that might pop up with a goal, take off Rice then, because Rice did boss. Because Rice had to work with two people in the first half. And then second half, you could have seen him legs gone, because his brain start to go. He start give a ball when him not normally give it. So instead of take off Declan, brother, I'm tired. England team too big. Yo, Jason, this is random, but it appears John Bell played yesterday for his club. John Bell additions is starting to look like poor judgment, in my opinion. He's never played for Jamaica, spot wasted. Well, Charles Brammer, he did play one game for Jamaica. It was a friendly against Guatemala in New York under Coach Algrim. Played 45 minutes and left back in that game and played very, very well. Um, there were, I think we wanted to get him for the World Cup qualifiers. He was just returning from injury, so his club wanted him to stay and rehab and maybe potentially get some minutes as opposed to just coming and just kind of being somebody that's there for cover, and not playing. And the same, I guess something was worked out with Seattle because he's just coming back from injury. They wanted him to play an actual game again, try to get his match fitness up, and we agreed because if he needs match fitness, he needs match fitness. What's the point of getting him without the match fitness? So we played Saturday, they played last night, and he's playing with the team today. So I don't know if it's a complete spot wasted. Um, I mean, it was a bit strange to me to have the camp start with Monday, but have the player stay with his club. Now, the only reason why I'm not fully bent out of shape about all of this is that his club actually played Houston this week. So they've been in Houston with the team. Now, he has been with his team, but they have been in the same city the whole time. So it's not like he had to travel from somewhere or anything. He just didn't go back to the team. He didn't fly away with the team last night or today. He came and stayed at the hotel with the team. So, yeah. Thought who wasn't playing? Oh, not Amari Bell, John Bell, if that's what you're talking about. Charles Brahma. Oh, yeah, laugh at Charles Brahma. Marks a question. And him say a statement at the end too. So maybe that's why. Agree, bro. Too much of the same players as well. Portugal, coach boy. Cristiano. Oh, he must say Cristiano Ronaldo for start watch him time expiring. A big shout, Chris. Sometimes it just make more sense for don't bother have the big drama and just play the man to rot. Because the old coach did that the whole World Cup, last World Cup. How could you do it? I see when the man bench him, a hat trick, the man score coming into him. Ian Frey's back, played and scored for Inter last night. Yeah, I see that Travis. And I think him win player of the match as well. I see him walking in the locker room with one trophy cup, man. Everybody are cheering and everything. So it looks like a sub happening in the game, people. So I'm gonna get this back on the screen. I see Chris Tante make one challenge since him come on and get a yellow card. So more than likely that was probably Jorginho coming out. Which makes sense because I was surprised he played 90 minutes the last time. But let me double check that and make sure that it's actually Jorginho come out. Gunners boss say Lakers is a joke of a franchise. Hiring a loudmouth LeBron James worshiping JJ Redick is the lowest of the low, scummiest of the scums franchise. Yeah, but JJ Redick is he might be a genius as a coach because he's very good at breaking down the game. I mean, I know this podcast him and LeBron have lately have a lot of people hating on him. But let's not go around the fact that when he talk and discuss the basketball, he breaks down like a scientist. So he might well be a damn good coach. You never know. You see the young coach from Boston go win them a title. So you never know you're not Gunners boss. I don't like the Lakers and how they move. But I mean, I'm gonna just outright say JJ hiring is a bad thing. It might actually work. I mean, Southgate him not change the team come next year. No, him have to change it, Travis. Have to. Big up yourself, Gunners boss. Okay, you just gave me a lot more knowledge. I appreciate that. Yeah, man, Charles Brahma, big up. Oh, Mbappe. I don't know if he's not playing. I just saw him training with a mask. So I just assume that uh-oh, hot chili, worst fears might have happened, you know. Even though this might be what hot chili would have want to happen. Because if him too injured for play, him just can't play no more till Man City time. Oh, Mbappe. Yeah, I to be honest, I don't know. Bring Argentina winning this Copa America Championship 2 in a row for them is the goat. Listen, Argentina, take it to them. Yeah, I like Argentina. I like Colombia. I like Uruguay. Those are the three teams I really like in that Copa. But yeah, Argentina, I would say are the favorites. Listen, Brazil will win this time. I don't think so. Cristiano Ronaldo, the world boss, next to the great Pele, R.I.P. Cristiano Ronaldo will be uplifting. So, Ian, I'm not sure what you mean, because before, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm just not read what you say properly. That man don't know nothing about breaking down basketball. Joe Mazzulla is a winner at all his stops as a player and a coach before he won the league title. So, Lan, you're gonna tell me that JJ Redick don't know nothing about breaking down basketball? Yeah, boss, you're a hater. You're a hater. You're a hater, bro. Now the winning point we can see with you because Joe Mazzulla won everywhere he coached. I'll give you that. And Redick don't have that kind of pedigree as a coach. But when it come on to breaking down game film and talking about plays and just telling you what happened in a play, have you not watched him break down basketball and you're telling him don't understand it? You're just a hater, Gunners boss. You don't like him. Just say you don't like him. But it can't be that him can't break down the thing. That no. Mr. Ronaldo needs to sit down. I never played three bad yesterday or whatever day that was 2 days ago. Oh my gosh, what is Italy doing? Wait, how much yo, what really I got? How much sub Italy make? I'm at 24. I know I'm gonna share about the screen. Sorry, people. Should have been put on the play-by-play back on the screen. Okay, okay, understood, understood, Ian. Gunners boss, stop feeding to this narrative that the blogosphere talk about no man. The man actually can break down basketball. Now, is there a problem that you have such a good relationship with the star player? Yes, that is potential for trouble in the organization. But let's not act like the man don't know basketball. That's just a lie. You know what I like in it too? If tomorrow Dallas Cowboys hire Tony Romo, you would have said that's a great hire. Tony Romo I do the play by play and I tell me I watch the game what exactly the damn team going to do before them do it. And the same thing JJ Redick do when I commentate on basketball. He say, yo, when the down screen come, them go flare this way, this one go pop to the top of the key, blah blah blah, and you see watch the play and them do the same damn thing. So yeah, the man know the game of basketball, bro. You can't go around it. If you not like JJ Redick and you not like LeBron, then say that. Oh my word. Spain now wants to go today. Pedri again. Same spot where he missed the header from. Well, he never missed the header, but he gets saved from. But how him couldn't start out him foot. First time Mr. Cucurella get to the byline. Good cut back. And Pedri just couldn't start out his feet. Why one thing with Italy, them don't give up on nothing, A while ago, the man supposed to have a easy finish, but when him look up, it's a defense. Sure, Italy is falling to pieces from this pressure. Laporte, don't even think about it. You see you going like you want to shoot. Is who that? Cambiaso? All right, so let me get a handle on these substitutes. Another shot on target saved by Donnarumma again. So I don't think Italy really forward out of the dressing room yet. 10 minutes gone in the second half. Well, 9 minutes or 8 minutes, and them all know them not come out of the locker room. So it looks like two subs were made. Fratesi and Jorginho off. Cristante and Cambiaso on. So surprised by the Fratesi one. I thought, even though he was very quiet to be honest, but I think him and Pellegrini could have been either one of them. Um, and Jorginho, as I said before, coach probably didn't expect to play him the whole game in the first game, and he did. So maybe that was always on the cards to just have him play half of this match. Maybe he thought they were getting overrun a bit in midfield. I don't really think midfield is where they're losing the battle, though. I just think they haven't been able to cope with playing out against the press. Lamine Yamal tried a one, two, couldn't quite get it. Rodri clips it left. Cucurella now. Here's Nico Williams again. Oh, he is twisting up Di Lorenzo. Good cross, and it's an own goal. That is sad there. A touch from Donnarumma on the cross. Nico Williams again twisting and turning Di Lorenzo up. And Caliafori, one of my key players for Italy, just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Bounced right off his knee into the goal. That's like the second time I've seen that goal scored in this Euro. So that's an own goal there. So it's 1-0 to Spain, people. 1-0 to Spain. And on the balance of play, you have to say that that's deserved. Hard way to concede, though, when you look at how it happened. Really not much Calafiori could have done. He's turning to chase the ball that's probably gonna run by him. It's flicked at the last minute by Donnarumma, and in his stride pattern, it just hits his knee. Ooh, it's not really much he could have done there, man. Tough, 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 tough. It looks bad on the score sheet, but Gunners boss said that podcast is a conspiracy to get by the brand boss. He's crap as a player, and Duke had a great team when he went there. Leave it. Them already reached the most own goals ever. Wow. Yeah, that's tough on him, man. He couldn't do anything. Italy is useless. Rattan cannot touch it before it reached him. Yeah, yeah. When he sees the first flick, he's thinking, okay, let me just peel this ball away. And then he's not expecting that second flick off of Donnarumma. So it was just tough. At times, I had about 17 points per game. He was considered good while he for 4 years. Pedri flapping so hard tonight. Yeah, his final touch letting him down for sure. Mm, Ruiz Ruiz toying with them. No man, the banter is enjoyed, man. Gunners boss, perhaps due to my football centric tone on most channels and even on my own channel, you might not know that I'm also an avid basketball fan and watcher. So yeah, this topic is right up my alley, but you're right. Maybe it's for another day. But we'll continue this. Just don't buy into that huge conspiracy theory, boss. The guy is a top basketball mind. And yes, nepotism got him the job being a friend to LeBron, but it's not like he's just some dude off the side of the road. He knows basketball. He had two big chances. That one, no, three. Yeah, man, he had, well, no, three. Well, we're not going to call that a big chance for him just nearly get through. But yeah, the header and that shot on the ground was two, for sure. Unless me miss one of them. I don't remember the third one. I hope Spain beat Italy, but okay, so Ian, okay, so Portugal, yeah. If I ask you who are your side, but you tell me already. Ah, so good header by Lenormand Cambiasto saves off the line. Bianconeri boss, where you there? Or where's your side? What going for Italy right now, Star? Spain, Spain really are dealing them away. The first 20 minutes, I don't see Italy in the game at all. All right, let me adjust this here. Nobody couldn't remind me about the score, man. One, one goal. So 1-0 Spain, people. Lamal! Ooh! Lamine Yamal goes inches wide with a curler. That looked good, man. Oh, I knew that had to be close. This far. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, Martin. That's what happens when you chase forever and you can't possess the ball none at all. Look at this. Lose it again after one pass. Lamine Yamal just skates by and wins a corner as well. Should have been a corner. Let him call a foul. And he did kind of pull down, yeah, he did kind of push over the marker still. If it wasn't a foul, that should be a corner. All right, can Italy make 5 passes in a row without losing it? That's 3, 4, and it breaks down at 4. Cheese and peas. What is, man? Okay, now here it is, people. All that possession. Here's the counter attack. Pellegrini. Don't know how he's still on the pitch. Here's Cristante. Cristante. Good cross, but it's blocked. Case are trying to turn, but Rodri wins it. Here's Pep dribbling out. Good play to the wide right for Lamine. Lamine didn't quite come off, but still has it. Plays it back to Pedri. Pedri back to Carvajal. They'll reset. Calm down, play again. Yeah, but I think a part of the reason why, um, I think a part of the reason why this is happening now, um, LeBron's been doing this for years. you know, and nobody has really checked it. So I don't know why people are surprised now later in his career have even more power to be able to just do whatever I want to do. You know, see, even later might all draft Bronny, even though he might tell them say him still resign if them draft him. So I don't know why you're leveling all of this at JJ Redick. It's really LeBron because him setting career in a way to everything. You know, why him couldn't just play the game and make the GM there and the coach them do them job. No, every team he play if I'm have to tell them what to do. So why you are playing JJ Redick? Yeah, would you agree with that? Not a great football coach on the international stage, but they're great Premier League. I believe they are good football players. Yeah, I think that's a fair take. I mean, they're definitely not great at the international stage, and I think the I, you know, I won the league is part of the reason why you know so many of their players are valued so highly and spoken of so highly because you're familiar with them, talk about them even more. You know what I'm saying? If La Liga or for example, I was growing up, Serie A was the most expensive league in the world, and they had all the top players. The World Cup, and you might know a player from Lecce, and you watch the league every week, or maybe Lecce it might have been in Serie B. Just a lot of players from other teams. I watch that league, seeing like a man from um, you know, Romania play for Norwich City, and you know him because they play championship, because you see them games more or whatever. That don't mean them better than anybody else. You just know them more. Um, and I think also that's a part of the reason why maybe some teams that we don't know the players a lot for, we might overrate how they're playing because you're just not familiar with them. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of skew it a certain way. Like we put more pressure on England because we know the ball of them, and the team feels bigger than the other teams because you look at the names and you can recognize them. That's literally all it is. They're more recognizable. Don't mean they're better. And without no Leon Bailey, Jamaica can't. I don't know if you're saying can or can't. I'm noticing you really differentiate them two things there. Let me know if you mean can or can't. Yeah, man, he's there. He met up with them. I think last night he might have went to the hotel after his game. They played in Houston, so he woke up at the hotel and went to train. He actually trained with the team today. So yeah, he's there. Italy. Oh, that was it. Pellegrini chases it. So Chiesa was the one that was taken off this one. Chiesa and Skamaka came off, brought on Retegi, and who was that other player that came on? Zakagni and Retegi on for Chiesa and Skamaka. So Pellegrini, who I've been asking to come off since the first half, is still out there. Game getting a little bit more disjointed lately. Spain not dominating the position for the past 5 minutes or so. A little more, you know, possession turning over more frequently between both teams, a little more helter skelter. I think that would suit Italy a bit more. There's DeMarco. There's back to Barella. Barella seems to have taken up a lot more of the ball handling duties deeper in the pitch now that Jorginho is gone. That was a poor attempt. Cristante, good idea, but way too much pace on that for it to work. Simon picks up calmly, confidently. Okay, I had a feeling you were saying can't and not can, you know. That's why I'm ask you. I don't know if I agree. I don't know why you think that we couldn't do it if Leon is not there. Why won't this what's going on here? Let me refresh this people car. Just momentarily, people had to refresh this thing. Another yellow card this time to Lenormand, falling Zakagni. Right. All right, we're back on timing with the game now, people. Can Italy find a way back into this one? We have seen a bit of life out of them, to be honest, since the own goal. Spain has not really created a chance since that first one. Um, they were creating a lot of chances to start the second half, but has slowed down since Italy conceded. Kind of, woke them up a bit. Passes a bit crisper, better movement. Have to reset all the way to Donnarumma here. He goes short to Bastoni. Bastoni with a nice reverse pass. Calafiori, and now they're up the pitch. There's Pellegrini. Can he do something? Pellegrini goes wide to DeMarco. DeMarco tries to swing in a one-time cross, but it's blocked. And then he wildly swings at it again. For no reason. Have some composure there, you. Bring down the ball. Good football from Italy, but DeMarco breaks down again. Here's Lamine. This time has to go back. Carvajal with a brilliant pass. Ruiz, and now Rodri can play out. Here's Cucurella. And Williams is one on one here. This is bread and butter. Cambiaso. And that's good play. Oh, and Nico Williams has struck the crossbar. That's brilliant football. So one of the things that happened in the second half, that secondary midfielder had been coming to make the second player. So Nico Williams couldn't go one on one. But what Cucurella has done some underlapping runs to make sure that that second player can't just mark out Nico. And that time, Nico, instead of going wide down the line like he's been, dip shoulder, cut inside, and fired off a rocket shot that hit off the crossbar and went out. So last game, it was Nico and Pedri coming out. This game, Nico is playing too well. So it is Lamine Yamal and Pedri this time for Ferran and Baena. So, I mean, not as influential today, but still put in a really good shift. I think Nico Williams has been a little better, so they wanted to put on a fresh winger. I totally understand taking out Lamine today. Nico looks like he's really, really on today, so you wouldn't want to take him out. At least not yet. Cristante, Cambiaso, and this press is relentless from Spain. But Italy do manage to play out into some safety. Cambiaso again finds Barella. Barella has space to go forward now. Plays it wide to DeMarco. DeMarco back to Barella. Barella looking, switching play. Bastoni. Bastoni midfield to Cristante. Cristante all the way wide now to Di Lorenzo was starting to push a little further up, making it look a lot more like the traditional back four. They've had to tweak the system a little bit. It looks like they're gonna give Di Lorenzo a little more freedom on this right side. That's a good ball, and that's a foul. That's a clear foul, and Lenormand is on a yellow. Ref not talking to him. Pellegrini not really looking for one either, but has to be careful there on a yellow, depending on how this ref wants to be. Usain Bolt, but we're not doing sprints. We have to play football. We figure it answer that one. Bless up Owen Owen. Yeah man. We there boat. Yo, the man them keep it to a respectful in the comments, please. Williams man of the match. Yeah, he's up there. He's up there. He's been very effective. Dangerous pretty much all the time. Now Pellegrini has done nothing today, but he can score these. Not like that though. Yeah, man, people. So we're into the final, 16 minutes plus stoppage time. Italy down a goal, own goal by Fury. Unlucky, but a goal is a goal is a goal. Where is my friend Bianconeri boss? Man, quiet. But I forgive it to Italy though. Them step up them game in the last 10 minutes, mother say. I'm sure Spalletti will be showing them clips from this part of the match, trying to highlight what they're doing right because a marked difference. They seem to, I mean, they're still not doing the best beating the press, but they're at least not giving away the ball. Leon Bailey can't work so hard for his money and for him to support you for your free drinking. He is a patriot, not Leon Bailey. I care zero about his money. Here's Nico Williams, top of the box. Ruiz, good turn. Back to Nico again. Thought about a cross, but decided to lay it back to Cucurella. Cucurella, Nico. Nico, two on him. Still keeps it though. Well, good footwork. Spain resets. Say every time support a team, not one player. Like LB, who never won a game for us. It's like Sir P said, you are not that guy. That was the, I think that one and the England would have given two tough crackers and he would have played for them. Those are probably the best quotes from Sir P daily discussion. Dead with laugh and man say, yo, two tough crackers they would have give and they would have played for them, no problem. All right, so two more souls for Spain finally Nico Williams, he's gonna come off the pitch. Ayoze Perez and also Morata will come off for Oyarzabal. So basically the same subs. Um, well, Oyarzabal came on for Morata last time as well, but Nico lasted a bit longer today, and this shot really deserved a goal that he took. Ooh, a bit close to being the goal of the tournament. Brilliant shape on that one. Brilliant power as well. Bless up in the courage. Oh yeah. When I laugh about the quotables, yeah man. When I listen that, my dead with laugh with that part there. I think tough crackers, man. Change up in voice already. Yo, may I tell you one thing, people. Yesterday the day when the brother they reveal who him is to the public, be a big day. Yeah, tough crackers and water. Therapy. I wonder for somebody will me know. No, they Marco too far. I man nearly reach it. Oh, what a ball, Cucurella. Ferran Torres, nothing. Yo, get up now, brother. Whoever that is. Play the ball. Don't play it out. Nothing wrong with him. Just play. Yeah. But forget up. Well, I don't think we should keep playing if the man can't play. No? And we need all the people them for beat the presser. Jagai, if you got reason against him, just reason against him, man. You don't have to call him no name. A free speech, you know, I know the blocking thing, but you don't have to call the man no name, big man. Just on the reason out of the thing and use words and I don't think him disrespect you. He's sitting up for Italy 90 plus equalizer. Boy, actually, if that go on, what, if Italy does equalize, I just hope it don't happen right at the end. So one of them have a chance to score a winner. This could be two. This could be two. Ayoze Perez does foolishness. How that can be a goal kick, boss? Now you block it. Father of a 5-year-old daughter. Yeah, this is for me to the world. Yeah, Ian. You know, for disrespect the man, bro. Just talking the things and you have to call him no name. Like Spain want go on heading training. Man, them a get header inside the 6 yard box and can't put it on target. We must lean in back a little bit. I kill him for that. And him lock him eye as well. All right, Raspadori, good for your equalizer from somewhere. Pellegrini, the one rasp on the field. You draw one foul. That's what I remember you do. Lucky. But Italy have to go back to the drawing board, with this passing out. Because them can't pass out of this post when they get in. GFF changed them logo or them Instagram picture. Cucurella cuss. Yeah, man, nothing wrong. I mean, I understand you want to defend the baller, but you don't have to diss him. Just tell him your opinion, you know? You know, always reason out things, my boss. You don't have to take it to the extremes, you know? Best up yourself, Lansley. Today about I watch some football in the day. Very, very good practical game of football that we're watching here. 1-0 to Spain so far. 84th minute of play. Party Saturday. You know, see what Oh yeah, it's tomorrow night at the 21st. So you must have go Caris. Very special problem with Ian Bailey for what I. Well, Ian, to be honest, there's a lot of things going on with the Jamaican football and Leon. Some people might take it the way that Travis take it. So you can't be so shocked that somebody have issues with, how these last few months in the national team have been handled by Bailey. Um, yeah, so I don't understand why you can't believe how I'm so upset. Because he's not the only person. He might be the only person voicing it so strongly. But some people just not really talk about it. But that's how them feel. So yeah, you shouldn't be so surprised. Yeah. One of the things that I believe it was on the Serpy video that he said that I agreed with. He was saying we are too selective in who and what we want to discipline and who and what we want to give light to. So like, if a man where Jamaicans love do something wrong and him have a penalty for pay fee, we are gonna find every excuse for the brother and say, boy, say them frame him or say we are misinterpret what really go on. And no, sometimes the brother people who we love just do things were not right. And them need to be punished. If I say go say we sometimes we are defend things even when there's nothing to defend. You are defend something where it obvious the man do something wrong. So let's just call it what it is. And our other players are great players who are gone and we love them. Yeah, Ricardo Fuller, Gardner, and Mattox. All other players are great players who are gone and we love them. Yeah, we want the day when Bailey gone, we love him. But I know it's not him not supposed to gone yet. Only 27 supposed to play. Referee, take control of the situation, no man. So go. The flick on should have worked, but it never worked. Gotcha. Calafiori was claiming something, but clearly VAR didn't think it was good enough to check. And make the forward chase everywhere. Look at the difference when Spain playing out. But they haven't gotten all the way out though. Italy, Italy's press a lot more synchronized now, putting in the extra effort, more bite in the press. They're able to win the ball back. Cambiaso turns, then goes back again. Calafiori for a pass, goes wide and not short. Led by Zakagni, wins it back. Infields up, where he plays it back to Zakagni. Zakagni was caught under his feet, and Fabian Ruiz tries to dribble out and can't. Oh, Spain can't really get back on the ball right now. Italy just out hustling them to every loose one. Turning God. Calafiori coming deep. Plays Bastoni now. Calafiori advancing. He finds Zaccagni infield. Cristante with a poor first touch and then another foul. He was deemed a yellow. He's on a yellow card. Calafiori really maybe just went down a bit too early on that one, but he was being pulled back. We have to blame JFF. They're the one who we are to blame. Yeah, I don't think JFF is fully absolved of any, you know, blame, but it's there's enough as I said in my I did one video on this whole topic of picking and not picking. He said, and all this, and I haven't done another one, and I'm sticking by what I said then, which is that everybody involved in some way, shape, or form is to blame for this. Whether it's the coach, JFF themselves, Butler, Bailey Camp, everybody has a little bit of blame to go around at different parts of the saga. So that's my take on it. Nobody is, it's not as clear as it's them fault or it's this man fault. There's fault that can go around. Yeah, yeah. I think second and third opinions at this stage of his career would be very valuable to him, and stop making that one opinion pass. You know, I love all my Jamaican brother who represent our country. I have to respect them for their contributions. Yeah, no, agree. I think saying that you want to banish him forever and for life, I think that's a bit harsh. I mean, people can repent. People can, have a different outlook on things and change their thought process. Just so if that happens, I'm not gonna say that. I've already painted you with this brush, so go. No, I'm not gonna be like that. Goal is a goal is a goal, and it's a foreign country. But when Jamaica win by one, it's a disappointment. Y'all are weirdly delusional. What? Governor's boss, where this even coming from? Not a soul in here talking about Jamaica winning by one goal. So what? It's like Governor's boss, I realize with you, no matter where the source of your complaints coming from, whenever it fly back in your head, you just type it. Because I don't know how that drop in over so right now. Yeah, but different. All right. So if you're referring to this one goal victory, right? All right, let me see what you read. A goal is a wait, right? A goal is a goal is a goal, and that's a big save again by Donnarumma. This one could have easily been more than 1-0, maybe 3-1, or maybe even 4-1. But I want, oh, Cucurella boss him nani. Cambiaso has to foul him. A goal is a goal is a goal when it's a foreign country. But when Jamaica win by one, it's a disappointment. Y'all are weirdly delusional. I'm not sure. I'm not sure who that y'all is for. You do that a lot in a Gunners boss. You very, very rarely do you direct statements. It's a lot of generally. Like you want to have this one big common enemy to go against. AI generated robot. Somebody is feeding that AI the information to speak, or isn't that his voice that he's changing, or hers for that matter? It's an actual person doing the videos, isn't it? Yes, it sounds like a robot's voice, but somebody's feeding the robot the words. No, but like this, all right, this game is 1-0. And yeah, Italy could have maybe equalized or what have you. Long stretches of this game, Spain dominate, make Italy look like an ordinary side. They couldn't even play more than 4 passes one time in a row. That's and it's not because Italy no good. Boy, Jose Perez neatly. Boy, Spain a turn on the style now. 1.5 minute of injury time left. Because without them, we don't have any chance of trying to elevate our younger generation. Yes, that is it. Jose Perez showing that he's a threat off the bench. Got off 2 good shots so far. He's been on. Another change in midfield. Probably Fabian Ruiz coming. Yep. Anytime you see a player on the field when the game are done, walking away from the side where I'm supposed to come off, just must let him come off. From you see Fabian Ruiz walk away from the sideline and I look back, we know say him a come off. Extra 5 seconds in without. Another special save. Yeah, man. Donnarumma easily been Italy best player today. And that's not good if you're Italy playing a football match. Man, this could have been a more similar scoreline to the Croatia game, but I can't even say, well, one of them, I'd say they were wasteful. When Pedri missed the side foot cutback shot. Everything else was decent attempts that him just saved. Italy have one more attack in them. Fine out now. Here's Cambiaso. He have the belief in himself. Barella. Can't get it over Cucurella. Play it. Jeez, I'm Oyarzabal, man. What you do? Play the ball, no? All right. Last attack now. 90th minute coming up and now. So kicking into the box. It's good. Ooh. Cambiaso with the right idea. Play one back across the box on the left foot. And a yellow card to someone. Oh, Carvajal for a late challenge on the play before. Cambiaso look like he's gonna take this one with his left foot. Now, this would be so like Italy to get this equalizer now. Actually, because he's their best player. That's why. What you want the man come off for? He's already gonna sit out the next game, so the coach not gonna pick him off in this. See him have the armband. Stop move so hard, chilly man. I'm going to buy another player like Rodri this summer anyway, so he can relax. That's the one place we don't have an adequate replacement. So Pepper go fix that this summer now. Whoever you say I play stadium the best besides Rodri in this tournament or Copa, them a go to Man City. And look who book the ball. I want the man come for Rodri book it. Okay. For post. Rodri book it out again. Yo, and you want the man come off at Chile at 2 times the man book out the ball, In a row on the last play in a boss. That's the final whistle. 1-0 to Spain. They have advanced to the second stage of the Euro round of 16. They have moved to 6 points. Italy wins and they do not get 3 points on the last day. They could potentially be caught for first, but as it stands, people, Italy second place, Spain in first. Calafiori getting consoled by the teammates. He's a young lad, only 22. Hopefully he doesn't beat himself up too much over that. Definitely playing a good tournament so far. Just hard luck to concede on that occasion there. All right, so let's look at the full match stats. 20 shots to 4. Possession in favor of Spain, 57 to 43. 9 shots on target to 1 for Italy. 3 yellow cards to 2 for Spain had 3. Italy had 2. XGs, Spain beat them 1.9 to 0.18. So that is terrible. 0.18, that's not good. Not good at all. Look at the shots, expected goals, big margin there. So yeah, it was not the best at all. Not the best at all for Italy. Thought they couldn't really cope in the end with the press. Really struggled to play out. Yeah, I was wrong today, people. I said 2-1 Italy, but Spain definitely stamped their class. I know it was just 1-0, but to me, this was a more dominant display for Spain than even the 3 love they gave Croatia. Because Croatia created way more chances than Italy in that game. So yeah, football is a funny thing. You have to watch the damn games if you want to really know what's going on. I suggest all of you out there watch the damn games. It helps. Why is Roger still on the pitch? Good win, Spain. Yeah, that is true. Like I said, I expected Spain to edge it. Yep, fresh. You said that at halftime forward for real. Spain gets the win. Great performance from Spain today. Yeah, man, people. So that is it. Before we forward out of the building, let's just go to the good old super score and just look at the raw data in a little more detail. And then we will chop off the live for the day. But this is the full stats for the game. 57 to 43, 1.92. So them give 0.01 less on the side, yeah. 5 big chances created by Spain. Wow. 20 shots, 8 saves from Donnarumma. So them basically need a raise after today. And look at the goal with them score now. Jeez and peas. Hard luck, son. You almost get the nil all, Brent. Brent Garden was the only one says 0-0, and it nearly happened. Good for that. So these are the stats just going through, letting you see it all. Um, Shots on target 91. Spain hit the woodwork twice. Big chance missed 5. Wow. Touch in penalty area 28 to 12. Let's see the final third entries 57 to 39. So not bad enough. 39 is not terrible. That just goes to show the difference in the final third. Look at the passing in the final third. How much care Spain took with the ball in the final third, and then compare that to Italy. Most of their third entries breaking down. So, it wasn't that they did so terribly getting past the first line. I just thought when they got into the areas to make something happen, the decision making wasn't quick enough, and they weren't accurate enough either. So yeah, Spain just was a slicker team, much more clearer, you know, way they wanted to attack. Really simplified their attack today. It was Lamine Yamal and Nico really were the ones that created most of the opportunities on the wings. And then when they started to double up on Nico, Cucurella did a great job of joining in so they couldn't double him. And he either played in Cucurella if them cheat, or if them stay one on one and beat them. So, football is a very simple game. It's all about numbers. Interceptions, recoveries, clearances, was prevented. Yep, so that is the raw data. Let's just look at the players and see what they individually did. Cucurella had the highest rating player on the field today with an 8.5, and that makes sense. He was all over the place on that left side. 5 tackles, 4 clearance, 2 interception. Uh, that is heat map all the way, defending, getting up into the attack as well. Created 2 big chances on the day, so that really boosted him. That's amazing. Didn't put any bad passes today. 51 for 51, 73 touches, and he only lost the ball twice. So that's a damn good game at left back. Luis as well. Really was the pace setter today. Roger really could focus on that defensive stalwart that we know he can be. And this man right here had a lot of the ball on his foot. 100 touches, 95% key passes, one big chance. So yeah, man, Ruiz definitely had a great game. Rodri, as I said, 7 out of 10 is where they get at the worst. Still had 7 more touches than Ruiz, 98%, one key pass. So yeah, it's tough. Pedri, another kind of up and down game for him. Had some spells where he looked really good and others where he was a little bit anonymous, but still had 3 key passes on the day. So still did his job. Everybody on the front line got 7 or more. Surprised that Nico got this 7, bro. What brought his score down? Uh, 3-5. Okay, so he probably missed a big chance. Yeah, missed a big chance. Which big chance he missed? I couldn't call a shot to him take a big chance. There's no way. 4 for 10 dribbles, 93%, 4 key pass, one big chance created. Yo, how this man get 7? One dribble pass and lose the ball a bit. Because Lamine get a better score, and I thought Nico was better today. 4 for 6. And more higher percentage dribble success. Never miss a big chance. Pass is about the same. Key pass. Never get dribble pass and our tackle. So, yep, stats is a hell of a thing. This makes sense. Barella, Bastoni, but of course, Donnarumma. Let's check out Donnarumma. 8 saves and put him to work. Almost prevent a full goal from score. Wow. 4 inside the box. Good passing accuracy as well. Only missed 4 long passes. So yeah, top game from Donnarumma there. Cambi also did make an impact. Probably was the only one. Spain, I think Iosi should have gotten a good score. Wow, he got a 6. Oh, because he didn't convert. Yo, them wicked to the man, you know. I give him more than a 6 still. Big chance for you to drop the score. Anyway, people, them time there, you know. Spain need to score more goals. Graphics them a shot. Which graphics that? No, graphics. Introducing wrestle ball, a sport that combines basketball, wrestling, and rugby all in one. Check it out. I can about this football player. Nico Lamaleva. Who is Nico Lamaleva? Who is that? Leon Bailey is here. Mind you, we talk about problem with him. God have mercy. Look how long Ian Jaga is on, man. Yeah, bring back Ian Jaga in the argument again. Travis just love it, man. All right, people, big up yourself. It's your boy Jason Gooner. Respect for the support on the live watch along. I enjoyed it. Great match, Spain and Italy. Lot of tactical things to look at and discuss, and also some top quality as well. So big up to everyone out there that stayed with us for the entirety of the show. Big respect to all of you. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Share this to some people where you know, man. Let them know say another youth in the space where you know what I'm talk about and fear. Now go just there tell people say them are idiot. I try educate them if I can. Some people don't want it, but we still I gotta try people. So you don't know. Look out for the content coming up. As you know, tonight Argentina gets the Copa America kicked off against Canada. Won't be doing a watch along for that. So yeah, probably won't do a stream tonight. More than likely, you won't spend back in the streets again doing video until tomorrow night. I have a show set up for 8 o'clock tomorrow night, people. It's gonna be Jamaica versus Mexico. Tactical view. We're gonna look at both teams, see how they set up, try to predict, what key areas we can target to get some results against Mexico and vice versa. What they'll be looking to do against Jamaica. Right? Now, yeah, that should be a fun one. I will have a guest on for that one. So it won't just be me talking, it'll be myself and somebody else. Yeah, man, that is it, people. So big up to everybody who did their own. And yeah, man, yeah, man, yeah, man. Big tune. I have to believe. Mhm. Yeah, man, respect Gunners boss. You don't know. Yeah, man, Travis their own, man. All right, people, big up on yourself and blessings, manners and respect. And yeah, later on, see what go on in the first Copa America match. Excited feet. All right, in my neck of the woods too. I forgot coach my daughter tonight. So I can't go start. So yeah, the Copa, I get to keep some money in my pocket this time because the Copa America thief with them pricing, brother, man. All who are go support the reggae boys, big up on yourself and hope so you hit the pick tree and the power bar and all them things. So you can get back some money. Cause you know, say you're not spend some good money for go support the reggae boys. So reggae boys, when you see people make the crowd a cheer for you, just know say they make a big sacrifice to come out of the game. Them not cheap. All right, people, bless up on yourself, manners and respect, and we're out of here, people. Blessings.